Hello everyone, my name is Shireen and today we have another devlog from Phoenix Labs addressing the release of the Awakening update. So, Slayers, we appreciate your patience as our team has taken time to discuss your feedback surrounding Dauntless Awakening. We hear you and we're taking the steps to ensure that Dauntless becomes a game you're proud to call home again. Okay, here we go. Reflections on the launch and what comes next. Slayers, we hear you. Dauntless has always been built on the passion and dedication of its incredible community, and with the Awakening update, we know many of you have felt let down. For those who feel your time, effort, and trust were overlooked, we sincerely apologize. The Awakening update introduced significant changes intended to relaunch Dauntless with a strong foundation for a new, regular seasonal schedule, and to secure the game's long-term viability. While our goals were ambitious, we acknowledge that the rollout caused frustration and confusion, and our communication fell short. That's on us, and we're committed to earning back your trust. To be honest with you, I don't agree with that. I think they communicated very well. We literally had a whole year of them telling us this update was going to come, these changes were going to come, be ready for it. They put it all over social media. They put it on Twitter, they put it on Reddit, Facebook, any social media you can think of, that's where they put it. You had ample amount of time. I don't care what anyone says. We had a whole year to get ready for this update. So anyone saying, oh my gosh, I didn't know it's happening, yes you did. If you love a game, you will keep up to date with that game whether you're playing it or not. And I do not care, that's my opinion, you don't have to agree with me, but I 100% stand behind that. To better respect your lost progress and investment, all returning players will receive 300,000 rams and 5,000 combat merits. We'll also be awarding up to another 500 Pillars 8th rate to help you regain endgame power based on your weapon crafting in the pre-Awakening game. In an upcoming update, we'll unlock all game modes from the start for returning players, enable you to just jump straight into the content you want without being required to complete the questline. While these steps won't undo all frustrations, we hope they show our commitment to supporting our return to Ramsgate and valuing your contributions. Obviously, I'm okay with that. I've enjoyed the update so far, but hopefully if you're a returning player, this will give you a little bit of a respite from complaining and feeling betrayed about the update. Actions speak louder than words, and this is just the beginning. Immediate adjustments are underway to address progression, monetization, and technical issues. Looking ahead, we remain focused on building a game that respects your time, celebrates your passion, and delivers on the promise of the Awakening Foundation. Thank you for your patience, feedback, and your commitment to Dauntless. Together, we'll ensure that Dauntless becomes a game you're proud to call home again. I hope it does as well. I really do. Listening to the community. Over the past week, we've carefully reviewed your feedback across Steam reviews, forums, Discord, and social channels. Here's what we've heard, and we're addressing it. The Where We Are At sections outline actions already implemented or included in the upcoming update 2.11, scheduled for release December 19th. The Looking Ahead sections focus on plans for future updates and improvements. Okay, progression reset. What we heard: legit much frustration over lost progress, particularly with Slayer paths, nodes, and years of weapon investment. Compensation for prior investments such as rams and other progression resources felt insufficient. Concerns over progression speed, especially if new players, highlighting gaps in clarity and pacing. Frustration with the flow of key progression systems, including tonic crafting and Dauntless trials. I agree with those. I was fine with it up until the tonics. The tonics are like a main part of Dauntless, and the fact that they locked a lot of the tonics behind the questline is pretty annoying. And in that particular questline, you have to reach weapon level 40 in order to unlock tonics, which is really stupid in my opinion, because you need tonics in order to progress for the game, to, you know, make your attacks better, your stagger damage better, and all that stuff. The Dauntless trials, I can care less about those, to be honest. Where we are at, as mentioned up front, returning players will return 300,000 rams and 5,000 combat merits to acknowledge the time and effort invested in progression. These resources provide flexibility for reclaiming lost Slayer path nodes or investing in other valuable upgrades. That's fair, thank you. That's a big benefit to anyone who comes back to the game anyway. Peerless Aetheryte will be awarded to returning slayers based on pre-awakening weapon crafting, in addition to any Aetheryte provided during the original migration. I think, well, how much did I get? Did I get 50? Players earn 1 point for each crafted weapon and an additional point for power surge weapons. Every 20 points will grow 100 Peerless Aetheryte up to a maximum of 500. Okay. So yeah, 1 point for each crafted weapon and then an additional point for a power surge weapon. Yeah. And then every 20 points will give you 100 Aetheryte. Update 2.1.1 will remove Steel Monks from the Tier 3 weapon talent unlock requirements, ensuring that players who prefer not to engage with trials or have already used their weekly marks elsewhere are not locked out of the core gameplay mechanics and power progression. I don't care about trials, so I'm happy with that. Additionally, the cost of Artificer Lantern Core in the trial store will be reduced to prevent unintentional time gating caused by weekly trial rewards. In both cases, players will receive direct funds to account for their adjustments. Okay. Increased RAM rewards across quests, Behemoth kills, patrol quests. Okay, yeah. Yeah. To better support progression. Looking ahead, update 2.2.220 planned for early next year. All game modes will be unlocked for returning players to enable direct access to desired content. We are actively analysing player feedback and behaviour data to further refine progression systems. That's fair. Future updates will aim to make progression more rewarding and accessible for all players. Okay. And here we go. Monetization practices. Oh boy. What we've heard concerns that progression systems feel paywalled and unfriendly to free players, frustration over loot boxes, the removal of platinum rewards, and non-randomized cosmetics from the hunt pass. Feedback that monetization changes feel out of touch with the Dauntless community. Yes, it does. This is the bit that legitimately pissed me off. Like, I was angry and so disappointed to see that hunt pass. While we failed to originally communicate this on top of the weapon tokens provided through the hunt pass and weekly challenges, our existing but underexplained plan includes providing a very variable amount of weapon tokens from other sources during each season. For example, in Dauntless Awakening, players will be able to earn additional weapon tokens during our upcoming seasonal event Frostfall. Okay. Hunt Pass Prestige Core drop tables have been rebalanced to provide more guaranteed rams and Aetheryte, offering greater rewards for active player progressing beyond level 50. Okay. Effective immediately, the previously paid Aetheryte claims from the store, weekly for Peerless, daily for Shiny, hourly for Dull, will be free. Okay. Note that these will likely move from the store to weekly gameplay sources from the next season onwards, alongside existing gameplay sources such as trials and heroic escalations. Right. Looking ahead, while we will not be able to change this for the in-progress season, the next season Hunt Pass will introduce platinum rewards 100 on the free track and additional 100 on the elite track. 100. Only 100? Is that only 100, or is it like 100 over like 100 on the free track and an additional 100 on the elite track? But there is none on the elite track. The platinum that you currently get in the Awakening update on the elite Hunt Pass track is in the canisters. There actually isn't any platinum on the Hunt Pass track. Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't see any platinum on there. I need enough platinum to get the next Hunt Pass. That's what I need. Or I need enough platinum to get me almost the way there so I can then top it up in the store. I don't need 100. Oh. Reevaluating monetization strategies to balance sustainability with fairness while remaining rewarding for players. Exploring ways to refine Hunt Pass content in future seasons to offer better value. Go back to the original thing, dude. Do what Fortnite does. Give us the platinum to be able to pay for the next Hunt Pass. and put the Arc Slayer cosmetic on the Hunt Pass, an Elite Hunt Pass track. Why? Oh, I don't know. Loss of core features. What we heard, the removal of weapon crafting has What we heard, the removal of weapon crafting has disrupted the core gameplay loop, leaving players feeling that a vital and rewarding progression element is missing. The current cell system discourages experimentation, with unequipped cells being destroyed, limiting build diversity. Armor perks feel less impactful, and customization options are more restricted than before. I don't agree with the top point. I do not agree with this point whatsoever. Like, we all crafted so many weapons that we didn't use. Okay? We all crafted lanterns that we didn't use. We all crafted armor we did not use. The whole point was to condense all of it into things that people would use, craft, and experiment with. So that is a complete default. I do not agree with that whatsoever. The cell system is fine. It 100% encourages experimentation. If you don't have the patience to experiment in new cells, that's your problem. Okay? That is 100% your problem. The destroying of the cells is bad, I have to agree. Especially if you're a new player, that will 100% suck. If you're an OG player, or if you've been playing for the last few years, you will have enough cells to destroy them and then get them back from the cores. So if you're an old player, that is nothing to complain about. If you're a new player, yes, I understand the grind, and the destroying cells will be a bad thing. Again, these are my opinions. You don't have to agree with me, but that's that. Customization, again, it's like, not really. We have the transmorgs and stuff. Yeah, I don't think this is as bad as people are saying it is, to be honest. Where we are at, based on our initial balance pass in response to launch feedback, we have swapped some armor perks to better support player builds and flexibility, e.g. replacing Predator with Cunning and Sharpened. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like Predator either, so that's actually kind of cool. Reintroduce HUD icons for perks like Pulse for better in-game tracking, alright. Increase shield caps and effectiveness for perks like Stratus and Fortress, alright. Applied targeted buffs to a number of weapons. Looking ahead, exploring ways to bring more depth and player agency back to weapon and armor crafting and customization systems, reassessing the cell system to encourage experimentation and support diverse builds. It is what it is. The only thing I don't like is maybe the armor strength and the destroying cells. Other than that, I'm fine with it. This is just the beginning. While 2.11 update introduces many critical changes, it's only the first step, but beyond this we're committed to continuous updates and enhance your experience and rebuild trust. Our goal is to build a Dauntless that is rewarding, inclusive and reflective of its community. Every step we take will be guided by your input. Thank you very much. You've done well so far. I have to say, they've done a good job, okay? Everyone else complaining and screaming about it, most of you people are just jumping on the hate bandwagon, you're jumping on the Steam reviews, and you are just barraging the developers with negative reviews for no reason. Okay? As I said before, we were told to prepare for this update. We've known about it for a year. If you love the game, you should have been following the game, and you would have been following the game. And you would have known this was happening. End of story. Are there things that need to be changed? Yeah, there are things that need to be changed, but most of the negative reviews and the negative responses for this update have been completely blown out of proportion. 100%. Most of the reviews and most of the negative stuff are coming from whingy people who do not like change and do not like experimentation. Okay? End of. There are negative things, but it's been completely blown out of proportion. Moving forward together, we recognize the need to rebuild trust and improve how we engage with our community. Moving forward, we are committed to refining feedback loops, placing players at the center of this game, and ensuring Dauntless reflects the passion of its community. Thank you for your patience, feedback, and your commitment to Dauntless. Together, we'll create a game that all players can be proud of to call home, the Dauntless Team. The developers have done a great job. They've told us what's happening. They've been really nice on Twitter and stuff. They've communicated every single part of this thing, except for the weapon tokens, obviously, which they acknowledge in this blog post. I'm just fed up, dude. And you will hear my opinions about this update very soon, and I will let you know when those videos will be available. But yeah, if any of the developers watch this video, the very small chance that you will watch this video, thank you for the update, thank you for communicating to us, thank you for providing the devlogs and the tweets and everything, and thank you for the update. Overall, I've enjoyed the update, I've enjoyed the changes, I've enjoyed learning the new systems and experimenting with the new builds, and actually using the weapons that I want to use instead of just crafting every single weapon that I'm not going to use. And same goes with armor as well. Thank you so much, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Peace out.